Okay, eighth graders, I want to show you some sample questions on some problems from lesson 4.4. This is one of them, okay? And look at this inequality. It's got the inequality symbol, so it's an inequality. When you have variables on both sides of the equation, we have 3 w's on this side and 2 w's on this side. Okay? The first step, after you combine like terms on each side, is to get the variables on one side. So everybody look up here, please. You have to get rid of the variable terms on one side. How do you eliminate something on one side? There's only one way to eliminate something from one side. Yep, add its opposite. Yep, so you need to add, opposites to get rid of something on one side. All right, a positive plus a negative is what, Bailey?
Positive plus a negative,
If they're opposites.
if they're opposite, you can go either way.
No, a positive 2w plus a
is
negative 2w
zero.
is 0. Yeah, that eliminates it completely.
Right.
All right? So we want to eliminate the 2w on this side, but if we add something to one side, you have to add the exact same thing to the other side. All right? So that gives us 1w on the left side. Then we want to get all numerical terms on the other side. So on the side with the variable, you still have the 2. You have to eliminate the 2. What do you have to do, Dylan? What do you have to do on the left side? Right here. What is it? How? Add negative 2 to both sides. Yep. You add negative 2 to this side first because you need to eliminate the 2. And then you have to do the same thing to the other side in order to keep the equation balanced. All right? So there's that type of problem when you have a variable on both sides of the equation. Okay? Then there's one more kind of problem that I want to show you. And that is when you have to distribute first. Like in number 32 that you're going to do for today. 3q plus 6 is, okay?
So 5 times q plus 2.
Thanks, Isaac. Is that positive 5 or negative 5?
It's negative.
All right, negative 5. So everybody look up here at this sample problem, okay? In this case, the first thing you have to do is get rid of the parentheses. Now, what are the parentheses doing in this problem? What are they telling you to do? To multiply. Because we can't add these first. There's no like terms in here. We can't simplify inside parentheses first. So we're going to get rid of the parentheses by multiplying first. Okay. So this is the first step, is to get rid of the parentheses. Okay? Multiply negative 5 times q, which is negative 5q. Negative 5 times 2 is negative 10. And then bring down everything that's left. Now we go back to our first sample. Why? What do we need to do next?
Make positive 5. Right?
Well, we have to, what's our overall goal? We got to get the variables on,
Both sides.
no, we have them on both sides.
By themselves.
We have to get them by themselves on one side. So we have to eliminate them from one side.
So it doesn't matter side?
It doesn't really matter what side, no?
So we, negative 3 first.
Alright, so you want to add the negative 3q,
Yeah.
and that gets rid of the 3q on the left side. Okay? So now we got 0. 0 q's on the left side. And we have to add
Negative.
negative 3q on the right side.
Which will be the Q.
Yep,
And then you drop negative 10.
yep. Drop down to negative 10. Good.
And then you do
And you still have what on this side?
6.
6. Yep. Now what?
You,
Now we have to get the numerical terms all on one side. So we have to get rid of this number on the right side.
So we have 10.
So we have 10. That gets rid of the negative 10.
And then we have to add 10 to 6.
this is going to be 16 and 8 negative 18.
Okay?
Would you reverse the sign? Will we have to reverse the sign?
Yeah, we will, because this is a negative coefficient. So you divide by negative 8. Divide by negative 8. Flip the sign.
2 is what? Oh.
Great.
Or you could also, if you wanted to, you could also, for negative 8q, you could multiply times negative 1/8.
Right?
And you have to do that to the other side as well. You come up with the same result.
You get the same result, right? Because multiplying by the reciprocal
Of the coefficient.
is the same thing as what we're doing here. This is really multiplying by negative 1/8. We could just show that more easily by just dividing by the same number, okay? Yep. Any questions on this? So the first step was to distribute the number. Then we have to go back and do what we did on this problem, where you get the variables on one side by adding opposites, get all the numerical terms on the other side, and then you can solve it for the variable. Okay?
Wait, don't change the phase 1.
All right. So those are the two sample problems that I wanted you to work on for today.